live in a society, we want it now and right now. Who told you God say, I shall supply all your needs? Amen. According to my
Amen.
riches and glory.
Amen.
See, God told us in his word. He said, but they that wait upon the Lord. Sometimes you're not ready for that blessing. And God say, I'm going to give it to you, but not on your time, but on my time. But until then, quit trying to figure it out. Because when you try to figure God out, you ain't depending on God, you depending on you. And
That's
look, I'm
right.
going to tell you, when I was out there in that war, and I needed something, I went and got it. God said, man, I'm going to bless you. And then I said, you know what, God, you too slow. That's how we act. When we ask God for something, we don't get it right then. Women, I'm going to tell you how you get in trouble. God told you he's going to bless you with a husband. I'm throwing in the prophetic. God said he's going to bless you with a husband. You getting on that date line. Huh? I'm preaching where you live at. You get on that date line and you talk to that old rascal and he promised you the world and he got bad credit. He don't have no job. He living at home with mama and he promised you the world and you get that rascal and he ain't no good. You see, who told you to find that man? The Bible says he that finds a wife
It's a good thing.
is a good thing. You see, when you do it God's way, he will give you favor. I'm going to pick it up. Life and peace shall be added unto thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck. Write them upon the tablets of thy heart. So shalt thou find favor. You see, when you wait on God and you do it God's way, God will give you peace about it. Had you ever asked God about something and you waited? See, all money ain't good money. I remember when I was out there hey, man, when you out there doing it, when I was out there, I say, hey, man, God is too slow. I done went to this labor pool and I ain't caught no ticket. I then get what I said within myself. You know what? I ain't gonna wait on God. I'm finna go out here and be stick-up kid. I'm gonna be a dope dealer. I'm gonna be a pimp. I got to get out there on that corner and make my quota. Why? See, when you trust God, you can trust God. God will meet. Like, let me use this as an example. What my son did when he was 2. He got a new keyboard, toy keyboard, and he wanted some batteries. And he asked my wife, Mama, give me some batteries. Boy, I'm not going to the store. That's how some of us act, just like a child when it come to God. Yeah. He kept on, she wouldn't do it. My son got clever. He gonna tell my wife, he gonna tell his mama, Mama, give me the car keys. Give me the car. Let me drive myself to the store and give me the money and I can get me some batteries. Yeah, well, Brenda, and then some of us, we do God like Dennis the Menace. You know Dennis the Menace? Dennis the Menace, he bought a pole, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson liked it, Dennis the Menace. Dennis Menace wanted something from Mr. Wilson, and he kept on working. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. And Mr. Wilson gave it to you. But I come to tell you, God gonna give it to you, but not on your terms. Now, guess what guess my wife told Joshua? Boy, I told him to her, I said, boy, you're only 2 years old. You can't drive that car. See, some blessing, God said you can't handle it, and you wonder why. See, God want to give you good gift. Every good and perfect gift comes from above. All right now. Okay, I'm going the way God, trust in Him. And now that, ooh, but be not wise. Okay, let me go on down. I know where I want to go. Let them, thy heart, so shall thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God, in the sight of man. You see, what happens when you trust in God, He'll give you favor. He will give you the wisdom and the strategy. I'd rather have favor with God, because when God gives you favor with God, God will give you favor in man. I've been in a situation, I asked somebody for something, they say they wasn't going to get it, and I told them thank you, and they came back, and they said, I normally don't do this, but I'm going to do this for you, not because of my own will, not of my own intelligence, not of my own emotional, not of my own intellect, but sometimes you got to get out of your will and get in the will of God. Like when Jesus got ready to die, when he was in God sent me, Jesus said, Father, if it's possible to let this bitter cup, nevertheless, not my will, but your will be done. When you put your trust in God, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Ask yourself a question. Is you putting all your trust in God, or you putting it in yourself? Or you putting it in the game banger? Gang say, hey man, we your family. Go to jail. They ain't gonna send you not quarter. Now, not now quarter. Get sprayed on the corner. They might come, they ain't gonna give you now quarter, your family now quarter, to come up with the money to bury you with. Why your life got cut short? Huh? It's sometimes your life gets cut short because you not dependent on God. If you lean on God, He done promised you a long life. He done told you you're going to be successful like God told Joshua. As I with Moses, I will be with you. See, you got to depend on God. Huh? You can't depend on nobody else.
That's right.
My last point I'm finna make.
That's right. That's depending on God. And when you depend on God, He'll let you go. Everything won't show up.
In all our ways,
Acknowledge Him.
not acknowledge Him. Mean to say, God, I acknowledge that I need to get under some good leadership. I need to get on a leader that gonna guide me in the way and give me instructions.
Recognize.
And recognize that without you,
Nothing.
I can't do nothing without him, man. Look, you can put your trust in that old no good girlfriend, but when you ain't got no money, and when she catch you cheating on her, and she take you to the cut house and hit you with child support and alimony, because why? You were putting your confidence in that no good rascal. I'm preaching where you live at. Be not wise in on our own eyes. See, the Bible said there is a right, there is a way that seemeth right unto man, but the end thereof it leadeth to death. And you wonder why you going to hell? Because you putting your trust in drugs. You putting your trust in the dope man. Don't have the dope man money. Especially here in Southern California. Dope man ain't gonna mess with you on the street. He gonna find out where you stay. And by 2, 3, or 4 o'clock in the morning, they gonna show up at your house with that trench coat. And they gonna kick in your door. And if you don't have his money, then everybody getting killed. Babies and all. Because you put your confidence in the dope man. Dope man don't care nothing about you, clown. Dope man is driving that brand new car, eating the food stamp that you got for the food stamp. Instead of you going and buy food for the baby, you and your baby sitting there, dope man say, I don't want some of my money. I want all of my money. Some people, man, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to make this point, and I see it the way Lady of the War see it. Let me give you an example. I'm preaching where I live at. See, we know about Daniel had so much faith when he went in the lion den and he prayed God delivered him from the lion den. But the dope man is a lion.
That's right.
Huh? What Daniel did. Daniel prayed 3 times a day. When Daniel went to the lion den, Daniel didn't have to worry about it. The king couldn't sleep. Daniel was down there in that lion den. God gave them lion the lockjaw. Why did God lock them lion jaw? Daniel didn't wait to go to the lion den to pray. He prayed before he went to the lion den. And be careful when you put your trust in God, the same one that told that lie on Daniel, they became lunch meat for the lion. See, when you put your confidence, all your trust in God, God will deliver you from the lion. And them lions were hungry. The Bible says that when they throw them in there, before they can get to the bottom, them lions went. Oh. See, that's what happens when you put your trust in man. Put all your trust in God. Let me tell you something about Jesus. You can put your trust in Jesus. And I get ready to close.
That's right.
When Jesus went from judgment hall, when they took Jesus and they hung him on that cross, and he died for you and I, but God raised him from the dead. I said you can put all your trust in God. I'm finna ask the pastor to come on up here. Yes. You know what? Man, I'm gonna tell you how God been to me. Man, I trust God so it been time when I didn't have no money. I didn't know where nothing was coming. One time in San Antonio, I was by this mission, and this man came through there, and he blessed me with a bank wallet full of money. See what I'm trying to tell you? You could put yourself in a position to be blessed. All you got to do, like Willie Neal say, if you're going to pray, don't worry. And if you worry, don't pray. All you got to do is to know this. We can put all our trust in God. Come on, Pastor. We can put all our trust in God.